Ah yes, February. It is the month of love. Not just because it is the month in which Valentine's Day occurs. Oh no, not just because it's Black History Month, but also because it's time for Zine Quest, baby! I'm Alan Girding, and this is Mothershow, the YouTube channel all about Mothership, the sci-fi horror role-playing game. And today, we're diving into all of the Mothership zines available for Zine Quest 5. That's right, it's 2023. There's been 5 Zine Quests before, where Kickstarter wants you to self-publish your zines for all your role-playing games. But we don't care about all those zines. I mean, I kind of do, to be honest. But I'm more importantly caring about Mothership zines. So let's take a look at what's available. But before we do, quick reminder, check out TuesdayNightGames.com for zines you can order today. This isn't a pre-order, this isn't backing. You can get some third-party, first-party goodness at TuesdayNightGames.com today. Buy a lot of shit. So here we are on the Kickstarter site. If you don't know what Kickstarter is, it's crowdfunding. If you don't know what crowdfunding is, if you're creative, you ask others for money, they pledge because they want to support you and check out your product. If you want to check out the Mothership zines, you want to search Mothership. The engine should tell you which projects are available now and which ones are coming up. Let's take a look at some of these things. Decagon! Upon arriving for your first day on the job in a deep ocean research facility, it becomes very apparent the crew are caught in a unique, horrifying situation. They're trapped inside a time loop. They're trapped inside a time loop. They're trapped inside... You see what I'm going for here. You are trapped with a number of peculiar and dangerous experiments. Every 10 minutes, you're gonna find yourselves back in the elevator you arrived in, unable to escape. No time to call for help. How long until you've looped one too many times and your mind cracks? This is 1 or 2 sessions of fun. It usually plays in 3 to 5 hours. It's very beginner friendly, and it's also campaign friendly. You can just drag and drop it conveniently into your existing Mothership campaign. If you love time loop mechanics like Live, Die, Repeat, that's Edge of Tomorrow, Happy Death Day, but of course Groundhog's Day, maybe you're gonna like Decagon. Bio drones and cryo clones. You explore Chen Mountain Bunker. It drops you and your compadre smack center in the plans of a scientist gone mad in her love for the dead despot that once owned the world in which you find yourself. You must Scooby-Doo this bitch, gathering clues, navigate NPC motivations, evade monstrosities, and or become mutants yourself. Can you break the cycle, or are you doomed to reawaken and become the mutant? Bio drones and cryo clones is a biopunk facility crawl, kind of like Metroid meets Cronenberg's The Fly, with all of its collection of bio horror monstrosities. You can buy it for the adventure or just for this list of mutations alone. You're gonna find 5 bio drone types, D100 bio drone abnormalities, 45 possible variations of mutations, 10 industrial sized zones, new weapons, new equipment, plenty of NPCs, and 2 massive monstrosities. Some pledge levels may include an art poster. You can get a Freezer Ops patch, love them patches. You can also get a pack of 3D 5s. Think of them as the regular D10s, but instead of going from 1 to 10, they just go to 1 to 5. In fact, this campaign has some of the most goodies at the upper level tier pledge levels. It's unbelievable. You're not just gonna get the dice, you're gonna get more than 1 patch. You get these trifold adventures. It's like they're throwing everything in the kitchen sink at you. Warped beyond recognition. You and your players are going to explore a research vessel in deep space. While you're there, you have to uncover the site of a terrible series of experiments, and you're going to discover their ultimate purpose. That is, of course, unless the test subjects don't get you first. Warped Recognition is the first module from Quadra, which is the creator from the Trash RPG blog. What will you get in this beautiful orange, black, white motifed zine? A self-contained spaceship setting, numerous mission hooks, moral quandaries, which is always a good thing to have in there, several fleshed out, well-realized characters, major world-changing consequences to your behavior, so therefore it feels like a living world. Warp Beyond Recognition also introduces a psionic system. It also has a gorgeous layout, as you can see here. At $65 US, you're gonna get the limited edition print module, t-shirt, a patch, of course the PDF versions of everything. You're going to get a soundtrack and a mixer app to help you really create that atmosphere while you and your players are playing. Cloud Empress. Truth of the matter is, Cloud Empress is no longer available. However, you can still go to their page on Kickstarter and pre-order. Because this beauty, Cloud Empress, deserves your attention today. So what is Cloud Empress? It's an ecological science fantasy campaign. It places you in a horrific world ruled by the patterns of giant psychic cicadas. But here's the real thing about this world building adventure. It can be standalone. So if you don't want to use it as a Mothership horror setting, you can just grab it and start from scratch. And it's focused on story-driven gameplay. It really evokes that science fantasy setting. So this is more fantasy than you may see traditionally in Mothership alone. Although again, it is compatible with Mothership, otherwise we wouldn't be talking about it here on Mothershow. So think of it as a sandbox-style adventure with an open-world hex map. The amalgamation of so many inspirations like Dune and Elden Ring, Final Fantasy, Angel's Egg. When you look at the artwork and just turn a few of the pages, you instantly get the feeling it is trying to capture. It's that immersive and flavorful. Pretty much every single stretch goal was unlocked because people saw this for what it is and got on it. 11 Cloud Empress adventures, which are perfect for one-shot sessions. There's 5 adventure locations in the setting book, and there's even 5 pamphlet adventures. There's the 84 tile hex map, which provides you that sandbox campaign setting. So if you want to, you can just have your Mothership campaign crash land or magically appear in this world called the Hereafter. And Cloud Empress also introduces specific classes. You've got the Lordling, the Sellsword, Magician, and the Courier. If you want to check it out, you can download the work in progress rulebook, character sheet, and even an introductory adventure. So if you're not sure yet, you can just go ahead and give it a try. If you backed at the most expensive pledge level, you're looking at $58. You get the rule book, the settings book, 5 trifold pamphlet adventures, the Cloud Empress patch, 2 art postcards, 1 large foldable poster, which is the map of the Hereafter, and all unlocked stretch goals. And boo! There's a lot of them stretch goals. But it's time that we take a step back and focus on a campaign that is extra indie. Because I'm talking about one dude. Doesn't get more indie than that. He has a campaign called 2 OneShot Mission pamphlets. That's literally the name of the campaign. One of these pamphlets is called Dark Side of the Moon. What's the story? You and your players have to go investigate a secret laboratory that's on the dark side of the moon and see if there's any trouble there. My guess, there's going to be. The second one-shot is called The Excavation of Celeron 7. You and your players have to investigate a mining colony accidentally opening up a portal to another dimension. You gotta fight the creatures that are spilling out of it and close it for the greater good. So there you have 2 one-shot pamphlets from one person. If you're curious, I recommend you check it out. Sis/TR, Sister, an interactive mini adventure with turrets that act as a deadly puzzle for you and your party. The main thing is it comes with dice, and the way that you use the dice depicts a deployable turret. They're unique, tells you how to use them in order to create this turret system. Turrets have their own hit points as well as 6 variable modes with deadly attacks. Once destroyed, the turrets cannot be redeployed, but they can repair if they are retracted before they expire. Backing this project will get you a hardback book with over 60 pages of rules and scenarios. shows. 25 rooms and thousands of ways these turrets can attack, infect, and hack their way through your party. This ship functions as a puzzle within a puzzle, consuming resources and broadcasting horror. They're only offering 250 of the limited leather-bound edition with silver embossed foil, and there's plenty of add-ons to boot. If you wanted to be in some type of automated robotic turret nightmare, go for it. Kind of reminds me of the Cube or some type of other dystopian booby trap film thingaling-a-ding-a-ding. And so there you have it. We'll bring this episode of Mothershow to a close. Just keep in mind, check out Zine Quest 5 today. You can just search Mothership to see all that they have available, because there's some yet to be released and there's others that have already finished, yet you can check them out and have a late pledge. If you're like me and you're addicted to Zine Quest, you should let me know, because it's like a year-long surprise in the mail Christmas gift every once in a while extravaganza, because it will be months from now and all of a sudden, boom, a package shows up in the mail like, oh my goodness, I don't even remember backing this baby, because they all release at different times. Have a Zine Quest fun time, everybody. Thanks for watching. Let me know your thoughts.